Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Marty's Toy Box. So I gotta be honest, I did not plan on doing this video of my thoughts on AEW All Out until after the show. I felt that I absolutely had to go over the show and all the results. So, spoilers are all across this video for every match of tonight. If you don't want to see those spoilers, I'll click off the video now. But if you do, if you want to hear my thoughts on it, then stay tuned. So, on the buy-in, we had Best Friends and Jurassic Express versus the Hardy Corporation, Foundation, whatever they are calling it, and the Hybrid 2, or 2.0. And this is kind of a 5-man or 10-man tag match, kind of just thrown in there, because originally it was supposed to be, of course, the Casino Battle Royal on the buy-in, and then Pac and Andrade on the main show. But Pac had legitimate travel issues, so therefore they had to cancel that and rearrange the show. So they tossed this 10-man tag on the buy-in and moved the Casino Women's Battle Royal to the main show. And then they announced Pac and Andrade will be taking place Friday on Rampage. So anyways, this match went a little boring, I would say. But basically what happened was the Butcher returned, attacked Orange Cassidy without the ref looking. The Best Friends and Jurassic Express ended up winning the match. And it was an okay match. I would give it like 2 stars. Like 2.5. Because there was nothing special about it. But it was a good tag team wrestling match, you know? And then, next up, the main show started at this point. And the first match was Miro versus Eddie Kingston. And this match was a hard-hitting match. Went on for 13 minutes. And it was like a really good match overall. And the finish was kind of weird to me. I thought Miro would have gotten a submission in to win. But no, he kicked Kingston once, Kingston stood up, so Miro ran across the ropes twice, and then they did a kick to Eddie Kingston and pinned him for the title, or for the win, to retain the title. So it wasn't that bad, but it could have been a lot better in my opinion. Next match, Jon Moxley versus Kiyojima. I was ready for this match. It was going to be a hard-hitting, really good match. And it was. We saw Jon Moxley, of course, pick up the victory. Jon Moxley won the GCW title last night. Came in with a GCW jacket tonight at All Out. No belt, though, sadly. And then he beat a New Japan wrestler. What a time to be a wrestling fan. But after the match, we saw Suzuki come out. I'm a big Suzuki fan. Him and Moxley's last match was fantastic. And then we saw Suzuki and Moxley start hitting each other, like going back and forth. Moxley's blood on his arm got on Suzuki, and Suzuki ended up pile driving Mox. Something else happened, but that will be later in the video because it goes with some other stuff. Anyways, next match, Dr. Britt Baker versus Chris Statlander. I kind of knew who would win this match. Of course, knowing Britt Baker would lose. She hit a Panama Sunrise in the match, which was very good storytelling for what you will find out later. And she ended up picking up the victory and retaining her world title. No dirty finish or anything, kind of just Panama Sunrise, or they called it like Britzberg's, they called it something. And then, of course, she hit her like Law Jock finish, or whatever they called it, and retained her title. Next match, Steel Cage match, Young Bucks versus the Lucha Bros. I called this, it was going to be match of the night. And in my opinion, it was. Don't get me wrong, Punk and Out, fantastic. But we'll talk about that later on. Anyways, the Steel Cage match, Young Bucks versus the Lucha Bros. All their matches have been 10 out of 10. Fantastic, high-flying, spot-fest matches. A lot of people aren't a fan of those. But personally, I am a big fan of those. So I was stoked for this match. And in the match, first we saw the Lucha Bros come out in 2 different attires. Pentagon had his like greens and red stuff on, and Rey Fenix had like sort of a gold attire. So it was very odd how they were not matching as the Lucha Bros, a tag team and stuff. But this was a steel cage style. what happened with the steel cage is you see this at the top, which is pretty cool. But it was kind of odd, but kind of cool as well. Over here, you can get down on the side of the ring, right here. It opens up a little bit. You have to push the cage out. The cage was very flexible, though, so which made for some cool spots in the match. Including, of course, we all know what's going to happen. Rey Fenix jumping off the top of the cage, doing a crossbody onto all three of the competitors. And that ended up leading to the Lucha Bros winning the AEW World Tag Team titles. You see all the blood on them and the different attires and stuff. But all I know is I need a Pentagon from this attire, or his other ones that he's worn with like the green and everything. I think this would be cool though. We have like a big ringside exclusive Lucha Bros, bloody head scans, normal head scans with the tag titles. Make it right now, Jeremy Padower. Please put it in production for Jazzwares. Anyways, next up, we have the Casino Battle Royal. Why I chose Nyla Rose, I don't know. But the Casino Battle Royal was next up. And we saw, it was a 2-star match. But anyways, the Joker was Ruby Soho, and the final two, it came down to Ruby Soho, Thunder Rosa. And, shocker, first ever Joker to win the Casino Battle Royal, of course, Ruby Soho. So she will be fighting Dr. Britt Baker. She has earned a spot against Dr. Britt Baker for the AEW Women's Tag Title. And honestly, I'm surprised on how big of a pop she got. I did not expect her to get that big of a pop. But it was good. And then Ruby Soho is all elite, of course. Next up, the final fight. If Chris Jericho loses, he will never wrestle again. MJF versus Chris Jericho. And in this match, we saw an insane powerbomb on the ring from Chris Jericho to MJF. So MJF did like a moonsault off a rope. Jericho caught him, put him in the powerbomb position, and put him on there. I couldn't find a picture of this, but they had a faulty finish. So MJF grabbed the bat and hit Jericho on the head with it. Jericho lays on the ground. 1, 2, 2.5. Jericho's foot goes on the rope. But Aubrey Edwards didn't see it. So anyways, the match ended. MJF's hands raised and stuff. He starts celebrating. And another ref comes out because, I forget what happened. I think someone got hit that was out on ringside. So another ref had to come out. Oh yeah, so what happened was Wardlow came out and then Jake Hager started fighting him. And it was a little brawl. So they had referees come out to stop the fight. And then the referee saw that Jericho's foot was on the rope. And of course, he told the referee, match was restarted. Chris Jericho won, and the Inner Circle came out to celebrate with him. Next up, CM Punk, Darby Allin. Probably the one match that sold out 75% of the arena. It's CM Punk's first match back against Darby Allin. And with this match, it was very slow at first, but then it picked up pace towards the end of the match. Right here, you see at the beginning, they sat down in front of each other. Little side note, CM Punk in tights is very odd. Very, very odd. I was expecting him to be in trunks, but I saw him in tights. It was weird, and it kind of threw me off the whole match. It was just very odd. But CM Punk ended up hitting a go to sleep earlier in the match, but Darby Allin flung himself outside the ring and came in the ring at a count of 10. And then Punk hit another GTS and won the match. I don't know what this is supposed to mean. He does like one finger, I guess, and then his thumb was kind of pointing out, and then his other hand had the 5 out. But he was saying like he's 1-0, like it's his first match and stuff like that. And it was okay. What kind of made me mad was, or after the match actually, Darby Allin, Sting, and CM Punk all shook hands and hugged each other and stuff like that. But what kind of made me mad was this match went on after CM Punk and Darby Allin. And it was like, oh, it's sort of a rest match. And during this rest match, I went to use the bathroom. I went upstairs, used the bathroom, got me some water, walked back down here, and Paul White's already at the top of the ramp with his hands raised. So it was like a 2-minute match, if that. And Paul White picked up the victory. I rewatched it back, though, and once I just won it for this match. Paul White still looks terrible in the ring. No offense, if that offends you, I'm sorry. If you like want to debate me on it, go ahead. But Paul White looks terrible. I think a lot of you can agree on that. And then they announced Wednesday on Dynamite, Jon Moxley versus Suzuki, and they announced Dustin Rhodes versus Malachi Black. You might be wondering, why is this in the video? Why would you do this? Because I did this because I will be at AEW Dynamite, Cincinnati, Ohio, this coming Wednesday, the Fallout from All Out. And let me tell you guys, it's going to be an amazing show. I will be doing a vlog, so stay tuned for that if you are interested. I'll get to see Dustin Rhodes versus Malachi Black, Moxley versus Suzuki, and they'll film Rampage, of course. They'll get to see Pac versus Andrade, El Idolo. 3 banger matches there. Main event time. Kenny Omega versus Christian Cage. I knew the outcome of the match. What I really cared for was what happens after the match. And, you know, it was a decent match. Christian Cage looks amazing in the ring still. But then here's this right there. You see with the world title there, Impact World title, and Omega. He looked terrible. But anyways, Omega ended up picking up the win after a one-wing angel off of the second turnbuckle. Then after the match, the Elite come out, of course, and Kenny Omega starts talking, cutting a promo, saying like, "Oh, everyone who can beat me is either too tired in the back, or I've beaten them already, or they're already dead." And then the lights go out. And Adam Cole, baby, comes out. Holy crap. Adam Cole is all elite. Adam Cole comes out. Not in WWE anymore. Didn't take the contract. Adam Cole shows up. And I did not expect it to happen this quick. I thought they would save it until like the New Year's show or something like that. But anyways, at this point, I was like, you know, what are they going to do? Because last time we saw Adam Cole outside of NXT, he got killed and betrayed by being the Elite. He got killed on BTE, which is why the already dead comment comes into play here. But anyways, I thought like, oh, what if Cole attacks them and gets revenge for them killing him off and like turning on him? But no. They did the 3 people kissing all of Adam Cole and stuff like that. And I thought, man, I know what's happening next. And they were doing the ending of the show. Kenny Omega says, "I bid you adieu. Goodbye." And good. Daniel Bryan's music hits. Daniel Bryan is all elite as well. Oh my god. Wednesday, the vlog I'm making, me being there live, I get to see Daniel Bryan live, Adam Cole live, Jon Moxley versus Suzuki, Malachi Black versus Dustin Rhodes, Pac, Andrade El Idolo. Like, oh my god, what a show it's going to be. But anyways, Bryan comes out, Bryan Danielson, and then so they started attacking Christian again with Adam Cole. Then Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy came out, and they got attacked. But then Bryan came out, and of course the ring cleared. And then they announced Adam Cole is all elite. Bryan Danielson is all elite. I don't really know if Bryan's going to be wrestling full-time or not. I know he did not want to do that. That's what it's like. Well, that's what part of his contract renegotiation was. He wanted sort of a, I guess, it wouldn't be Legends. It would be, like, better than the Legends contract or whatever. But, you know, like, good pay, but, like, less days and stuff like that. So he can be home with his kid, and Bryan's getting older, and the neck injury and everything like that. So, yeah, it makes sense. But I gotta say, I'm not an AEW fanboy. I'm not a WWE fanboy. I'm just a wrestling fan. I watch New Japan. I watch AEW. I watch WWE. And I watch New Japan, or I watch mainly New Japan pay-per-views and stuff like that. Don't really watch ROH. Don't really watch Impact, but I'll, like, of course, keep up to date with it. And I've never been a fanboy of any promotion. But I just have one question. What in the world is WWE going to do after tonight? There's no way to bounce back. You've got CM Punk, AEW. Adam Cole, AEW. Daniel Bryan, or Bryan Danielson, AEW. Fiend possibly, AEW. Hell, even AJ Styles probably won't renew his contract and come to AEW. Like, what are they going to do? They cannot bounce back from this. And I'm just very, very confused on what they're going to do. I'm still going to watch all promotions like I always do. I'll never be a fanboy of one company because I hate fanboys. They're so toxic and stuff like that. But, like, I'm so confused on what they're going to do. But anyways, again, Wednesday, stay tuned for the vlog. Or, no, it'll come out Thursday, actually, because I won't put it up at, like, 1 a.m. like I am tonight for this. But anyways, Thursday or Friday morning at 2 p.m., be on the lookout for my AEW/Rampage vlog of all of the fallout from AEW. Anyways, I thank you all for watching. Please, I'm very intrigued. Let me know what you guys thought of the show. And anyways, I hope you all did enjoy. And I'll see you guys next time.